AllBall TV. They scared, but I'm not. They don't like comentario.
Y suscribe.
Let's get back to this moron. He keeps disappointing us more and more. We had high hopes for him, but he's just going down a wormhole or a funnel, a tunnel of nonsense. Gilbert Arenas decided to put his foot in his mouth. I haven't really heard AllBall's reaction, so this is going to be live when I hear it. Let's see what Gilbert Arenas had to say, responding to the Team USA Olympic team having to come back against the South Sudan team just the other day.
Some Africans. Yeah, we almost lost to them. And the king had to save. The king had to save us. I know the LeBron haters are mad. We almost lost to the Ahi tribe. This is crazy. Yo. Embiid over there, goddamn.
Wow.
He throwing a game for his cousins and shit. We're supposed to be losing to air up there. Come on, man. Cool Runnings. We're not supposed to lose to the Cool Runnings team. They don't even have shoes. They get their shoes from America. We got to ship them shoes. They don't even have basketball rims, though. Manu Bull, I seen he had to walk, an hour and a half to go shoot basketball. We losing to people who don't even, they got baskets in the back. They shooting on fucking peach baskets in dirt, no shoes.
So that was Gilbert Arenas responding to America being barely able to beat South Sudan. LeBron saved them with a game-winning layup. Boy, what do you think about the comments?
But hold on, before we go, remember this is Knicks Rehab. Precious Ochoa was a Knick. Yeah, let's hear his response to that.
This is Precious Ochoa. I'm gonna read it because they don't have it a video, but this is Precious Ochoa's response to Gilbert Arenas's comments, inflammatory comments about the South Sudan team. Precious Ochoa said, "It's a privilege to have these resources," the Nigerian-born Ochoa said on his X account. "Thank God for your blessings instead of using it to tear someone else down. We rise by lifting others." So that was Precious Ochoa's response on Twitter, from X, formerly known as Twitter, to Gilbert Arenas. Also, there was a Joel Embiid video clip where he was responding. He wasn't really sure if Gilbert Arenas was serious or not, which is the problem. He just looked at it like, yo, if Gilbert Arenas did come off that negative, like I can't rock with that. Like that's disgusting. I'm Cameroonian. I'll find that real soon, AllBall. But in the meantime, here it goes right here. I'm sorry. This is Joel Embiid's response to Gilbert Arenas.
I'm Cameroonian, first and foremost. So, I don't know exactly what I said, so I can't comment on it. But, if it was that negative, it's just disappointing. Because you see what, African basketball has done, for us to be in this position, to be able to make some sort of impact. Even in the position that I am, I still have a lot of impact, where I'm from in the whole continent of Africa, and that's never going to stop. So, like I said, it's really unfortunate, and especially in the world we live in now, and so much negativity, and
So he was saying it's very disappointing. You couldn't hear him. And B is saying it's very disappointing, especially in this world where everything is, so much negativity. And he is Cameroonian, so he had to hold his people down. And Gilbert Arenas has since apologized on his message board. Shout out to Dreamers Pro. He added Dreamers Pro because he saw how upset Dreamers Pro was with him. Dreamers Pro has been criticized and everybody else who comes off racist. He tries to be even keel, but makes a racist comment. He doesn't find any of it funny. Me on the other hand, I have a more dark, twisted humor, but that doesn't excuse the fact that we're all human beings. We all should just be able to respect each other's opinions. AllBall, what do you think of? What did you think when you heard all of this? I don't know if you heard the apology, but what was your reaction to everything?
Well, first, I just want to say I'm trying to figure out how did Joel Embiid play for the USA. Like, I just want, when y'all get a chance, please help me with that. I'm gonna be honest. I just think for real. How did Joel Embiid play for Team USA? Please, somebody help me with that one. But I just think it was bad timing. You know, with the I don't think Gilbert Arenas is racist. So let me just first start off by saying that he's not racist.
Right.
His humor is terrible. To me, he jokes and laughs about things that he shouldn't. I just think it was terrible timing. What the world is going through today, with just, you know, all the shootings of, you know, African American people. It was just terrible. It's almost like a comic telling a joke about something that it's like you shouldn't joke about. But I got to give a big shout out to Coach. What was the coach for the Jets?
Rex Ryan or
no, the black dude, Herms.
Herm Edwards.
Herm Edwards. He always say, "Don't hit sin. Don't hit sin." Big shout out, Coach Herm Edwards. Yo, he used to always say that. I tell my players, "Don't hit sin." Sometimes Gilbert Arenas can go overboard, and to me, majority of his stuff now, he's not even funny. And his LeBron James campaign, he could have just left it at that, because this is what it all boils down to anyway. He's on a LeBron James bandwagon. He's on a payroll. So that's what all this was about. But I just think it was distasteful. He didn't have to do it. See, I'm big on, if you don't have to do it, don't do it. Like, some of these guys have big enough platforms where they don't have to clickbait. They don't have to be, you don't have to do that. Because in all actuality, you are making fun of human beings. You know what I'm saying? So it could be taken out of context. You know, nowadays the world is sensitive, man. So you kind of got to be careful. But you know, I like how Preston Achua responded. If Gilbert Arenas apologized, cool, you know, but you know, I just feel Gilbert Arenas' platform, it started out great. And I don't like what it's turning out to be. It's almost turning out to like Cam and Mace's platform, which I have no problem with. I'm saying what Gilbert Arenas' platform is doing. Like, to me, Cam and Mace, that's who they are. Yeah, we know Gilbert Arenas is an asshole, but you just doing things just to do it now. And social media is undefeated. This thing is addictive. People really believe these numbers and these followers are real. And, you know, when you do something all day, every day, you get addicted to it. So for me, you know, he just has a bad sense of humor. And I like I said, it didn't bother me how it bothered everybody else, you know, because, you know, we make fun of all races, just like people make fun of our race. So for me, you know, yeah, it's just a little sensitive at the moment, but, you know, I get why people are mad. But for me, I'm just kind of disappointed in Gilbert Arenas overall, because he's turning into Stephen A. and Skip Bayless. Where all he's doing is protecting LeBron James now and disrespecting everybody else. So yeah, I'm not. Say it again.
How long I've been saying that? Come on. Yo, okay. Wait a minute. We live.
Big Flea. Never the little one.
From the rafters. Is he back?
I'm back, baby.
That's that vacay money.
My brother.
OJ, Fabian, what up?
Come on, man. Flea money out here. Flea money out here. Big Flea. We are on topic. I know this is really interesting because I know for a fact Flea and Dime were disgusted that me and Two will watch Gilbert Arenas' show. They were disgusted.
Y'all reeled me in, and now I regret it. Y'all reeled me in. Y'all reeled me in.
Yo,
What
hold on real quick, please. I'm sorry. I ain't gonna lie. We reeled you in. I didn't know it was gonna take this dark turn though, to where it's just now kind of totally unwatchable.
Flea, what were your reactions to, I guess, to the comments and just everything that transpired since? He has apologized since, but what do you think about all of that?
Well, I think that is, y'all know my saying, a little too much dip on your chip. You know, you get in this space, man, and everything is about entertainment. Everything is about being funny. Everything is about having some kind of comic relief instead of just being the former pro who knows a shit ton about basketball, and we're gonna go to you to find out what we need to know and get the real. You know, we could always watch these goofies on TV because they're gonna give out their opinion. They're gonna try to build a narrative, and they're gonna try to get us to think a certain way. But you go to these athletes who we have slightly a little bit more respect for, whether we want to admit it or not, because they are former players and they want to give us, you know, perspective from the players' perspective. But this dude is like, he's just transformed into something that, like, I can't get behind. Those kind of jokes are a little overboard. Like, you know, I'm not going to act like I never said a joke that amongst my friends that wasn't the coolest, or if the public heard it, I wouldn't have been a little ashamed. I'm not going to act like that, but he's up there doing it on purpose for clicks, for entertainment, for viewership, and it's corny. You know, I don't know if y'all saw Joel. I was glad Joel said that. I'm not with that. That's corny.
Yeah, we played this video.
Hey, Flea, listen, man, them dudes are seeing them YouTube checks.
It's crazy. It's crazy. Man. Now you selling out for the dollar? Nah.
That's all it's man. Listen, and this Flea, we, you know, our first topic, we was talking about Brunson, and you know, it's very rare that you get to see a guy that it's not all about the money. Like the things people are doing now on social media for the dollar is disgusting.
Oh yeah.
Like I've never seen so many guys, men, tell on each other, tell their business, tell other people business, and like you said, just clickbait because the YouTube checks are coming in. I don't get it, especially when you know you're a guy that stature that played the game. You ain't got to do that.
You don't have to.
You literally ain't got to do that.
You don't have to.
Hey, AllBall. Speaking of YouTube checks, Factor Meals. Head to factormeals.com/ABTV50 and use code ABTV50 to get 50% off your first box plus 20% off your next month if you with your subscription. That's code ABTV50 at factormeals.com/ABTV50 to get 50% off your first box. Treat yourself to restaurant quality meals that feature premium ingredients like filet mignon, shrimp, and black salmon. Come on, Flea.
The goods.
That's right up your alley. What are you talking
about? That's the goods.
Factor Meals, baby. Factormeals.com/ABTV50. Get 50% off. You can't beat that. Make meal planning easy again, baby.
Love it. Love it. ABTV50, y'all. Hit that link. Hit that description. Get that discount. And get healthy. Factor Meals, baby.
Get your Factor Meals on.
I think Gilbert Arenas has been the same dude his whole career. He ain't never changed. We know how his career transpired. And it feels like if you ever notice when he talks about college, he played Michael Jordan in a camp and he was talking mad smack, and that's how he was able to get to Arizona because Jordan called up Lute Olson, the coach of Arizona, and told him, you better get that kid if you want to go to the Final Four. He goes to Arizona. I forgot who they lose to in the Final Four, Flea.
Duke. They lose in the national championship game to Duke.
So Gilbert Arenas is like just being a jerk the whole time. So much so that he ends up being a second round pick. He shouldn't have been a second round pick because there's no way Richard Jefferson was better than him. even according to them, when they sat down and they talked about it. But it's almost like there's a trend. Gilbert Arenas gets hot, bumps his head, and self-destructs all over again. We fast forward to the Wizards. We always give Gilbert Arenas his props when he scored 60 against Kobe. It was like, whoa. We know he was all right, but we didn't expect this. And then LeBron gave him that conversation at the free throw line, and he bombed. Right? Gilbert Arenas always talks his way out of a situation. Of course, with all the guns and everything and with the Wizards, that was unnecessary. And he threw his life away. He threw his career away, we should say. And he still won. He still got $100 million or whatever it was. And now he's a guy on sitting in his basement talking to us about whatever he feels about the African team. Again, me and AllBall heard him talking. It was just like, it's funny. But it's not funny because you're not a comedian. You know, I don't come to you for your jokes because you ain't funny like that. And
at all.
And that's my problem, though. I'm not gonna really apologize for something like that if I'm standing that strongly about it. You're too old to figure out whether you should be saying something or not. You're way too old. So if they cancel your dumb ass, I don't care. I really don't. And we love the show. And as the show kept going, it was more so because Rashawn McCann started tearing you up. And Rashawn McCann was the worst basketball host 2 years ago. But all of a sudden, he sounds more and more respectable sitting next to you. And he's influencing other guys to turn on you and turn up on you because you make no damn sense. That was just unnecessary, uncalled for kind of stuff. And, you know, like AllBall said, just to protect LeBron James. Word? Just to prove that. And B's Cousins was kind of funny, though. But I just feel like it's too much of this. Who's there to really tell him, like, yo, chill out?
But it shouldn't be nobody to tell him to chill out. You grown. You know what you're doing. Hey, Flea, this and Fabian, see, that was an opportunity for him to break down basketball. Okay, these are the problems I see with Team USA.
Hey, OG, give me 2 seconds. Give me 2 seconds.
Yes, go ahead.
Give me just 15 seconds. We love everybody. We appreciate everybody's support. Be respectful. Continue to be respectful in the comments, y'all. We're going to another level now. We will leave people behind. We don't need everybody. We need the ones that really love and support us. So I will just say that. Continue to be respectful. Go ahead, OG.
Yeah, but I think, you know, Gilbert, that was the time to explain to us the problems Team USA may have as far as relying on 40-year-old LeBron, you know, the defense being sliced and diced and what teams may have a chance to beat Team USA. Not to, you know, make jokes about something that's kind of serious. You know, yeah, so for me, I mean, you know, I'm not surprised, but I'm over Gilbert Arenas. I was a big fan of this platform in the beginning. But now it's just, like I said, they're trying to turn into Cam and Mace, and there's only one Cam and Mace. And it's like, Gilbert, I don't get it no more. I don't get the show no more. It seems like every show now, every episode is less and less of Rashad McCants and the other guys talking. It's just more Gilbert, to the point where eventually it's probably just going to be him sitting in there. So yeah, I'm over Gilbert Arenas, man. I'm over Gilbert. Yeah, and definitely not a comedian. Definitely not funny.
Now, that's the number one issue with it. You're trying to be funny, you're not funny, and it's tough to do that. And you apologize for it because you hurt a lot of people or whatever it is. And he's another guy. We just talked about Carmelo Anthony earlier. AllBall. Gilbert Arenas kind of like leads the way with that kind of stuff. That mentality is about the money. Like, what is he really doing? What is he really doing? I don't even want to compare Carmelo to Gilbert Arenas, because both of their playing careers went different, and both of their postseason careers are going different. Carmelo is a lot more polished already in his postseason media career than Gilbert Arenas. He knows exactly what not to say to them. So I don't even want to compare them like that. But they were still both scorers, and Carmelo's not going off the top like that. He's not losing his mind over no damn take.
Listen. He ain't 7 p.m. in Brooklyn ain't make enough money yet for him to start acting crazy. Listen, they all doing it, man. They're all doing it. They're all doing it, man. They're all doing it, man. It doesn't fail.
AllBall TV. They scared, but I'm not. They don't like comentario.
Y suscribe.